Hello everyone. Another bountiful season has arrived, bringing with it the sweet flavors from orchards heavy with fruit and lush green vegetable fields. Millions of tons of agricultural products are waiting to be harvested, but have you ever wondered how farmers can gather such a massive amount of produce in just a few short weeks? In today's video, we will explore the secrets behind these abundant harvests, from modern machines that harvest automatically to the skillful hands of farmers. And did you know? There are types of fruit that once took up more than 1/5 of the entire agricultural land of a country. Let's begin our journey of discovery right now. In Hawaii, the leading banana-producing state in the United States, each acre, which is about 0.4 hectares, is planted with around 600 to 800 banana plants and yields an average of about 15,000 pounds per acre, which is about 16,800 kilograms per acre. Bananas begin to be harvested about 12 to 15 months after planting. On the same farm, bananas at different growth stages can be harvested all year round. Compared to many other countries, the United States produces bananas on a relatively small scale. In 2022, total banana production in the U.S. reached about 3.52 thousand metric tons, which is about 3,880 short tons, a slight decrease from the previous year, ranking only 87th in global banana production. Other data shows that production in 2023 was only about 2.02 thousand metric tons, which is about 2,226 short tons, continuing the downward trend in recent years. The banana harvesting process is carried out by well-trained harvest teams. They use specialized knives to cut banana bunches, leaving about 6 to 8 inches, which is about 15 to 20 centimeters, of stem to protect the fruit and make transportation easier. Bananas are initially harvested while still green but fully mature. These are climacteric fruits, meaning they continue to ripen after harvest. The ideal harvesting stage is usually about 3 to 4 months after the plant has flowered. After harvesting, bananas are processed immediately to prevent damage. The preliminary steps include grading, washing, packing, and storing in a controlled environment, helping to reduce post-harvest losses from 20 to 25% down to below 5% when done properly. Bananas are a labor-intensive crop, from harvesting, handling, and packing to transportation. On banana plantations, from the farm to the packing facility, hundreds to thousands of people have regular job opportunities, creating a stable source of income. The importance of bananas to health. Bananas are not only delicious, but also highly nutritious. They provide a large amount of potassium, which helps regulate fluid balance, lower blood pressure, and support muscle and cardiovascular function. In addition, bananas contain fiber, vitamin B6, vitamin C, and antioxidants, promoting healthy digestion, providing quick energy, and aiding recovery after physical activity. Depending on their ripeness, bananas offer different benefits. Green bananas contain resistant starch, which supports blood sugar control and digestive health. Yellow bananas are rich in potassium, vitamins, and anti-inflammatory compounds, good for the heart and the immune system. Fully ripe bananas with brown spots are very sweet and high in antioxidants. On average, Americans consume nearly 27 pounds, which is about 12.2 kilograms, of bananas per person each year. In short, bananas play an important role from farm to table. In the U.S., banana yields may not be large, but the harvesting process is professional and labor-intensive. Although production is modest, bananas create jobs and maintain their place in daily life. And most importantly, bananas are a fantastic source of nutrition, providing energy, supporting digestion, heart health, and overall well-being. Remember, one banana a day can bring you countless benefits. Around the world, more than 80 million metric tons of apples are produced every year, making this tree one of the most important fruits on the planet. But behind that crisp, sweet taste, apple growing is truly an art, a blend of science, experience, and the farmer's passion. Let us explore that journey together. Natural conditions and soil. Apples cannot be grown just anywhere. They need a cold winter to break dormancy, followed by a warm spring to sprout new buds. The ideal soil is sandy loam with a pH of 6.0 to 6.8, rich in organic matter and well drained. In addition to at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight a day, apples also require the right elevation, about 2,600 to 4,900 feet, or about 800 to 1,500 meters in many countries, to achieve sweet flavor and attractive color. Famous apple regions include Washington State in the United States, Bohai Bay in China, and Himachal Pradesh in India. Choosing apple varieties, the key to profitability. There are more than 7,500 apple varieties worldwide, but not all are suitable for commercial cultivation. Popular varieties include Honeycrisp, Gala, Fuji, and Granny Smith. Farmers must consider market demand. Do customers prefer a sweet, crisp taste or a tangy, refreshing one? Ripening time. Staggered harvests to ensure year-round sales. Disease resistance. Minimizing pests and diseases helps reduce pesticide costs. Care and agricultural techniques. Irrigation. Apples need consistent watering but cannot tolerate waterlogging. Drip irrigation technology combined with soil moisture sensors can save 40 to 50% of water usage. Pruning. Removing dry or overlapping branches allows sunlight to penetrate the canopy, which determines fruit size and color. Fertilization. Combining organic and microbial fertilizers instead of relying solely on chemicals. Pollination. Honeybees play a central role. On average, one beehive can pollinate over 3,000 apple trees during the flowering season. Pest management and modern technology. Common problems include apple scab, leaf blight, and codling moth. Today, farmers apply IPM, integrated pest management, using beneficial insects such as ladybugs to eat aphids, spraying biosolutions made from garlic, chili, and ginger, monitoring pest outbreaks with pheromone traps, precision farming, using drones to scan orchards and detect areas lacking water or nutrients. IoT sensors monitor soil and moisture levels, enabling automated and accurate irrigation and fertilization. Harvesting. The most critical stage. The harvest season usually falls between September and November. Apples are picked entirely by hand to avoid bruising, as even a small scratch can make them hard to store. After picking, apples are sorted in the orchard, Grade A for export, Grade B for juice or jam production, processed in the plant, washed with clean water, lightly disinfected, naturally polished with plant-based wax, and then stored in cold rooms at 32 to 36 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 0 to 2 degrees Celsius. Modern storage technology can keep apples fresh for 6 to 9 months after harvest. Production and economic impact. The United States produces about 4.5 million metric tons of apples annually, ranking second in the world after China. Washington State accounts for 65% of U.S. apple production. The apple industry in the United States provides steady jobs for over 60,000 workers, plus tens of thousands of seasonal laborers each year. Beyond farm income, apples are also a multi-billion-dollar export industry, bringing valuable foreign currency into the country. Health and cultural value. Apples are rich in fiber, vitamin C, and flavonoids. Benefits include supporting digestion and preventing constipation, lowering cholesterol and reducing the risk of heart disease, helping stabilize blood sugar and reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, antioxidants that protect brain cells and lower the risk of Alzheimer's disease. In Western culture, there is a saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." Throughout history, apples have been tied to many stories, from the apple that inspired Newton's law of gravity to the apple in Greek mythology symbolizing beauty and knowledge. From the farmer's hands, through modern technology, apples have become a delicious and nutritious gift for millions of families. Each apple you eat contains not only nutritional value, but also the essence of labor, knowledge, and human culture. So are you ready to take a bite today? Have you ever wondered what hardships a bunch of grapes endures before it lands on a warm dining table? It is not just the sweat of farmers, but also a chain of strict, sometimes ruthless, controls between nature and technology. Behind that plump, juicy beauty lies a story full of fragments and drama. The world produces around 72 million metric tons of grapes every year. In 2023, China led the way with approximately 19% of total production. Italy, France, and the United States also hold significant shares. But behind these numbers are millions of hours of labor, cutting-edge technology, and endless battles with climate and disease. The growing and care cycle, a fight for survival. March, the harsh moment of rebirth. Heavy machinery breaks through hardened soil, preparing it for the young vines to be planted. Every detail must be exact: depth, spacing, sunlight. Even the smallest mistake can kill a tender sapling. Frost control and irrigation. Tender grape buds will not forgive a single frosty night. Massive wind machines roar through the darkness, chasing winter away. And during the day, tiny streams of water from automated drip systems maintain stable moisture. Every drop is precious. Before the first grape cluster appears, the soil must be cleared of weeds and treated with lime, both to prevent mold and to strengthen the roots. A task that seems simple, yet a single misstep could ruin the entire harvest season. Powdery mildew, root rot. These are not just words on paper. An entire vineyard can be wiped out after one driving rain. Treatments must be applied with precision, every drop, every timing, to prevent the vines from becoming a graveyard. When green blossoms speckled with white begin to show, the selection starts. Leaves are thinned, weak shoots removed, so the plant's energy flows into the fruit. This is work that cannot be rushed and leaves no room for error. One wrong snip can destroy an entire cluster. Ripening to perfection. For wine grapes, sugar content must reach around 24%, measured in bricks. But that alone is not enough. The grapes must also meet precise standards for color, acidity, and tannin before they can be harvested. In the cold of night or in foggy dawn, thousands of people emerge, knives in hand, plucking each cluster through trembling fingers. Alongside them, massive machines glide past, shaking grapes onto conveyor belts. Each machine can work around the clock, replacing the labor of 50 to 200 people. Once separated from the stem, along with bits of sand, leaves, dust, and lime from the soil, the grapes must be quickly sorted by optical conveyor, then crushed and fermented. Without immediate cooling after harvest, their flavor can be lost forever. From a sunlit grape cluster in the early morning to a deep, contemplative glass of wine, it is a journey of hardship and unyielding discipline. It stands as proof of the meeting point between modern technology and patient human labor. So, which part of this story lingers most in your mind? Share your thoughts below. And if you value this story, do not forget to like and subscribe to uncover more hidden secrets. If grapes bring us sweet and nutritious flavors, oranges conquer us with the diversity and richness in each fruit. Let's continue the journey of discovery with me to see how oranges have conquered the hearts of fruit lovers. Did you know that every orange you enjoy today is not just a sweet, simple fruit, but carries a long journey from the jungles of Southeast Asia to your table? If the orange is a skin savior, thanks to its vitamin C, then its journey contains thousands of years of history and meticulous care. Let's discover the secrets behind every orange. Oranges originated in Southeast Asia, where the warm tropical climate provided perfect conditions for the first orange trees to grow. Over thousands of years, through trade routes, oranges spread to India, the Middle East, and eventually Europe. By the 15th century, European explorers brought oranges to the Americas, opening a new chapter for agriculture and cuisine. Today, the United States is one of the leading producers of oranges, with an industry worth billions of dollars, where every orange is cared for from the orchard to the consumer's hands. Orange trees thrive in average temperatures between 25 degrees and 30 degrees, making regions with harsh winters or cold climates unsuitable. Ideal soil is sandy loam or alluvial soil rich in organic matter, with a pH of 5.5, 6.5, and good drainage. Before planting, farmers carefully prepare the soil, plowing, removing weeds, and adding organic fertilizers to ensure healthy growth from the start. In commercial agriculture, oranges are typically propagated by grafting rather than seeds, as grafting allows faster fruiting, consistent quality, and higher yields. Orange trees are usually planted in spring or fall when the soil is moist and temperatures are mild. Row spacing of 4 to 6 meters allows sunlight and air to circulate well, helping prevent pests and diseases. During the early stages, oranges need sufficient water, about 500 to 600 liters per week, often supplied through drip irrigation to save water and ensure even distribution. However, oranges do not tolerate waterlogging, so farmers must carefully monitor irrigation. Regular pruning is essential to promote strong growth. On modern farms, mechanical pruning machines are used to reduce manual labor and improve efficiency. Harvesting oranges is a critical stage that requires skill and precision. Each year, about 18,000 workers are employed at farms across the U.S., depending on the season from November to May. Hand-picking is still preferred to ensure the fruit remains undamaged. A skilled worker can harvest up to 1,800 kilograms of oranges per day. Large farms use modern harvesting machines capable of collecting up to 450 tons of oranges per day, reducing labor costs and increasing efficiency even in harsh weather. After harvest, oranges are transported to processing plants within 24 to 48 hours, where they are washed, disinfected, and sorted by size and quality. The best-looking oranges are packaged and sold directly, while lower-quality fruits are processed into jams, juices, or other products, ensuring that consumers receive fresh, high-quality oranges. Oranges are nutritional powerhouses. They are rich in vitamin C to boost immunity, fiber to support digestion, potassium for cellular health, and antioxidants such as flavonoids and carotenoids to protect the body from free radical damage. Additionally, orange cultivation contributes to environmental protection and biodiversity. Today, organic orange farming is increasingly popular due to the demand for natural, chemical-free products. Although organic oranges yield less than conventional ones, their economic value is higher because consumers are willing to pay more for safe, healthy produce. Mango, the tropical fruit loved worldwide for its sweet aroma and rich nutrients. But few realize that each ripe mango on your table or in processed foods represents a long journey, from orchard to processing plant. Let's explore the fascinating story behind every mango. Mangoes are usually planted in late spring when the weather is warm and the soil has enough moisture. Choosing the right mango variety and preparing the soil carefully is crucial for healthy tree growth. Many farmers use wire supports or stakes to stabilize the trees against strong winds, ensuring that the fruits do not fall prematurely. The care process lasts 2 to 3 years, from planting to flowering and fruiting. During this time, farmers closely monitor watering, nutrients, and pest control. Every step affects the quality and flavor of the mangoes when they ripen. When the flowering season arrives, delicate white mango blossoms release a sweet fragrance, attracting bees and insects for pollination. After about 100–105 days, the mangoes begin to mature. For shorter trees, farmers gently hand-pick the fruit to keep it intact. Unripe fruits remain hanging until the optimal harvest day. For taller trees, long poles with nets are used to reach high branches safely, protecting both the tree and allowing the fruit to ripen naturally. At the end of each harvest, baskets overflowing with mangoes are transported to inspection areas. Here, small stems are trimmed and damaged fruits are removed. Mangoes are then sent to processing facilities, where they are transformed into various products: dried mango slices, canned mango, frozen mango. Each product preserves the natural sweetness and quality, ready for consumers year-round. Mangoes are peeled, pitted, and processed differently depending on the product. Dried mango slices are thinly cut and vacuum frozen to maintain vitamins and flavor. Canned mango is diced or pureed, then quality checked before packaging. Every step is carefully monitored to ensure hygiene while keeping the mango's natural taste intact. Mangoes are more than just a sweet treat. They are rich in vitamins A and C, as well as antioxidants that support overall health. The journey from orchard to table or processed product demonstrates the dedication and meticulous work of farmers combined with modern technology. Every time you enjoy a mango, remember that behind its delicious flavor lies a long story of care, precision, and passion, allowing us to savor this natural gift all year round.